Hi, I'm David Vergari. Welcome to the Thornton Vineyard. This is the estate Syrah that we're standing in right now. We have 5.5 acres of grapes planted on the estate. Most of it's Syrah. We've got a little bit of Petite Syrah, which we really like to use for blending purposes. And also we bought a little bit on its own.
Hi, I'm Steve Thornton. Welcome to Thornton Winery here in Temecula, California. Follow me into our Cafe Champagne and we'll do some wine tasting.
Hey there, how are you doing? Henry Biernacki here, the Global Henry at Thornton Winery in Temecula, California with David. So let's describe some wines for me, please.
We've got 3 wines I wanted to show you. The first one is a non-vintage brew. It's made with primarily Chardonnay sometimes. In this particular case, I actually blended a little Blanc de wine just to give it a little more roundness, but it's got a lot of acidity. It's been on tirage well over a year and a half, and this is the wine right here, fermented in this bottle. That's the difference between method champenoise, created wines, and other ways that you make sparkling wine. It's very labor intensive. Other wines, other methods, you can do it in a tank.
Right.
So imagine a tank with 6,000 gallons. That would take a lot of bottles to equate that. This is an individual tank. So what I like about it, you get some, or almost little, almost some cantaloupe, some melon.
How long does it take you to actually get a nose for it?
You want to leave it on the lees in the bottle for at least 18 months. It really helps because during that period, the yeast die. They don't all die. Some of them die. Their cell walls break down, and they release what are called nanoproteins.
Okay. And can you, on this sparkling wine, can you actually smell like your regular wine?
It's going to smell different.
I mean, can you put your nose?
It's going to smell different from regular wine because when you pick the grapes, you're not picking them right. Okay. So, and Chardonnay doesn't have much fruit to begin with. Thank you. We tried. The next wine that we have, this is Roussanne. This is a grape from the Rhone Valley. This is a wine I feel very good about. It's remarkable. And this is from a young vine. The vine is in its 4th leaf, which is only means hopefully we'll get better at it.
Hopefully people like this, they actually have a nice scent.
Very heady nose, very exotic. What I like is when you taste it, the mouth delivers the goods. And I think it works really good.
That's beautiful.
Here we are in our courtyard at Thornton Winery. We have our fountain. In our courtyard we have we'll assemble up concert-style seating, and our jazz musicians will set up a bandstand here and we'll play out this way. Over to my left is our Cafe Champagne, where you can have the award-winning food from Steve Pickell, our executive chef. And over here is our tasting room, the Champagne Lounge, where you can do wine tastings. It's a wonderful place.
Hey there, Henry Biernacki here at Thornton Winery in Temecula, California with Executive Chef Steve Pickell, and he's here to introduce everything about Thornton Winery and the kitchen and the herb garden and everything he makes and cooks.
Well, it's great to have you guys here today. The herb garden is kind of the gateway to the rest of the winery. People come through the parking lot, through the herb garden, and so they're always curious about what's in there. The herb garden has been in existence for about 24 years now. And it's replanted, 50% of it's replanted every spring, due to some of the stuff comes back year after year, but we move things around so that they grow healthy and vibrant.
And what would, say if you put tomatoes in one area and you put them back constantly, what was going to happen with that?
Well, I think the quality of the tomatoes deteriorates, they don't grow as well, they're not as ripe or as sweet as they are the year before. So I learned that through sustainable farming, which we till the soil and then we'll plant something different in that spot where the tomatoes were the prior year. So we kind of move it around to keep them healthy.
And do you think when the people walk through the herb garden and they see the herbs and they see everything that's going to go later in their dish, you think that gets them more excited? They see the colors and like you said, people...
We would hope so, sure. Yeah, we would hope so. it's fun when you're out there because people walk by and they tend to stop and they want to ask questions.
Exactly.
So that's always fun to entertain that.
Okay, so you're going to make, with the herbs, you're going to make something for us, and what are you going to be making?
The thing we use the herbs the most for is we make garlic herb oil. We take all the Mediterranean type herbs in there, the basil, the oregano, the thyme, the savory, the marjoram, and those we cook them fresh and chop them and mix it in with extra virgin olive oil and chopped garlic and some fennel seed and some red chili peppers. And we use that in quite a few dishes in the restaurant. Some of them be pizzas, pastas. The dish that we made was a saffron risotto with garlic herb oil with a crispy shrimp and calamari on top, and it's flavored with that garlic herb oil and hot pepper oil.
So beautiful. So right now we're end of June. How does that menu that you have, and do you get to choose that, or do you have a group of people come together? So from the summer, the fall, the winter months, and the springtime.
I'm primarily 100% responsible for anything that's food produced here. And so I have, creative license with that, and I incorporate the guys in the kitchen, sous chefs, and some of the more talented people in the kitchen to foster an environment where we're all kind of chipping in and doing it. But the new summer menu will be coming out in about a week or 10 days from now, and that'll be lighter foods, fresher foods, obviously heirloom tomatoes, lots of fresh salads and good things because we want to eat lighter in the summertime.
Do you do any classes?
We teach classes here. In fact, we have one this Saturday. The most popular one is a barbecue cooking class. And we'll make sangria with the wines that we produce here and put fruits in, and we'll make red wine sangria, white wine sangria. And I think this week we're going to take a pork loin, and there's figs are coming in, so we're going to do pork loin with figs, honey, and rosemary.
Do you have them every weekend, you said?
We do it once a month.
Once a month, okay. I'm trying a dish Executive Chef Steve Pickell has made, and it is the risotto with calamari and shrimp. It is amazing. From the herb garden, he has the herbs in here as well, mixed with everything. It has calamari, shrimp, red bell peppers.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
What else am I missing? Asparagus, yes. Quite amazing. Come out to Thornton Winery in Temecula, California.
Come and join us.